I'm going to make a video explaining how to pull pre-foreclosure leads from the Travis County Clerk's website and add them to PropStream. So we're going to start off by going to this site here, tccsearch.org. We're going to click on the disclaimer. And inside of there, we're going to go to real estate, search real estate index. We're going to have a search bar here. All we're going to do is we're going to go down to Liz Pennants. Right here. We're going to check that. And we're going to hit search. And it's going to pull up a list. Looks like it's ordered by date filed. And this is going to show the filings for each notice that was put in. So we can click here on this first one, it looks like. And this is the actual filing document. There's only one page here. Others may have multiple pages, and they would pop up here, and you would just click on the second, third, or fourth to find the relevant information. And essentially what you're looking for is the address. And these forms will vary, so that it won't always be in the same spot. And some of them will not have an address because the nature of the filing. So depending on the type of filing, I guess, or what's going on within the filing, there may or may not be an address. In this case, this one shows 7904 Hillock Terrace. And if we come over here to PropStream, need to log in real quick. I made a list that says pre-foreclosures, and I've gone ahead and started adding these leads from this sheet to PropStream. And so I have two screens. I just drag this over and we'll go from one to another. You can click right here and just hit next. So I already have this one. I'm going to skip a few of these to go to where I left off. Notice here how there's multiple pages. You'll probably get a better idea after looking at many of these what's going on inside of each one of these. Sometimes people are just filing stuff that may not be necessarily a foreclosure, but changing information, or it could be some sort of dispute that isn't relevant to us. It's not a lead. So 805 wind flow. I have that one on there already. $24.11. I do not have this one. So we can see here, if you read into this, the lawsuit is between ATX Pro Builders and Winstead LLC versus Nation Star Mortgage. So this is a little more, I read through this one and it didn't seem like it was a foreclosure lead necessarily. So I skipped it. This one also didn't seem like a foreclosure lead. I guess I'll go back and explain a little more of why. So the lawsuit seeks the following relief. Plaintiff, however you pronounce that name, seeks a declaration the quitclaim deed is void. The plaintiff, also same name, owns free simple title. So essentially what this is saying is that this guy did a quitclaim deed over to this company, and now he's putting this filing in to ask if they can void that out so that this company does not have any ownership or interest in the property. So I wouldn't really call that a foreclosure lead. It's more of like they're trying to amend or change something that they did. We have that one in the list already. 4811 Woodview. Yeah, I think I read through this one as well, and it's the state of Texas versus this company, and essentially they're just saying that they don't want, the state of Texas does not want this company using this property for oil and gas mineral rights. So that's not necessarily a lead. So we have to kind of read through these one by one. This one was a little interesting. It's, the matter of a divorce. So, this person's getting divorced, and part of that divorce, it says here, the purpose of the lawsuit is to obtain a divorce to, I don't know how to pronounce that word. But whatever the case is, this is relevant because these people are going through a divorce. They may want to just, sell the property and move on with it. It's very, very common. So I went ahead and added this address. I believe I did. I think this one did not have the address in the filing. So what you can do, it'll have the property description here. So lot 37, block G. So you just come in and Google that. And oftentimes the address will pop up. So block G 37, this address popped up. So if I come back to PropStream and I search that address here, I can confirm whether this is the right address or not by looking at the owner name and comparing it to the filing. And in this case, it was the same the same name, right? You can see it right here. So that confirmed that this was the right address. So I went ahead and saved it. So I'm going to move on. This one, this versus this. So it's a person versus a company. The action is a breach of contract matter that involves a title to seek and seeks to establish an interest or right in the real property. So this person breached a contract. A lot of times they'll say commonly known as, and then this address, right? So 2808 San Pedro, Austin, Texas. So we'll come in here and search this address. 2808 San Pedro. And then there's a certain way that I want to save these, which is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to hit save. Once it's saved, I'm going to choose the list, which in this case is a pre-foreclosure list. I'll probably change the name to say pre-foreclosures in Travis County, because we'll be doing this with different counties. And I'll make a list for each county. So now that it's saved in there, I'm going to come up to the tags and status, and in the notes I'm going to put the filing date. So this was filed March 10th of 23. I'll put Liz Penance filed 3/23, or no, 3/10/23, and save it. And essentially that is what there is to do to go building this list up. Is to continue one by one, adding the filings to this list. And once we have all of those filings in there, we can see which ones are most recent and start following up with them, whether through some sort of marketing campaign, whether it be cold calling, flyers, or door knocking. If you have any questions, feel free to send me your questions. Thanks and have a great day.